Okay, here's a fact. Over 90% of inventions are made by men. Men control all the infrastructure, lights, water, building creation, etc. Women don't build anything. So the reality is that you can say I don't like the patriarchy or whatever, but the patriarchy allows you the privilege to even complain about the patriarchy.
Okay.
Without the patriarchy,
I feel like there's no point arguing with you.
It's not about arguing. It's just I'm just challenging your ideas.
Debating with you.
Yeah, but you're incorrect. That's why I'm.
Okay. Well, I think you're incorrect.
What am I incorrect about? Specifically.
What? That women don't build anything.
Right.
I just literally told you 90% plus of inventions throughout society have always been made by men.
But why do you think that is?
The 5%?
Probably because of the patriarchy.
So how far do you think if we had to rely on that 5% of ingenuity by women?
I think Wikipedia was making by a woman.
Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Okay. So Wikipedia.
Yeah. I mean, something. No?
But who made the internet?
Wikipedia is terrible, by the way.
But who made the internet, though?
So let me get this straight. You're saying, oh, look, women invented Wikipedia. So that's my argument.
Well, I think we made other stuff, you know, like in bed.
Like what?
We're really good in bed.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, sex, Myron.
So selling boxes is a okay. I mean,
TTS, I think.
Okay. Again, my argument is simply this. If we had to rely on female
Fresh, I am your father. Tipped $35.
Mute the shit. If we had to rely on female ingenuity, we would be in the Stone Age still, is what I'm trying to say. Over 90% of the inventions and the infrastructure that you enjoy was created by men.
But you
Women don't create
understand that's
anything.
the patriarchy. Do you not understand that?
If we had to rely on a matriarchy, we wouldn't be this far, is my point.
I don't want a matriarchy, I just want it equal, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want a certain gender to be in control.
But that's just not reality. There's no such thing as equality and egalitarianism.
Maybe, fair enough.
It just doesn't work. And here's the other thing, too, also that's very interesting. Men, we have the monopoly of force, right? Men built the world. Men fought all the revolutions. We're the ones that created society and allowed you guys to exist in it, right? Then we forfeited some of that power so you guys can have women's rights and feminism, etc. We've civilized the world so much that you guys think that you're actually equal. You're not.
I don't think we're equal.
No,
you just made an argument for egalitarianism just now.
I want us to be equal.
You want it to be equal.
Yeah, but you're not.
No.
And the fact that we even gave you guys as much rights as you guys have is funny.
Like soft.
Huh?
We're like soft and feminine, and guys are like super hard and heavy. Like
Exactly, which is why you guys shouldn't be making decisions. That's my point. So, men control the monopoly of force.
Soft and family.
Yeah, we're mostly we live by feelings. Like girls
Okay.
live by feelings.
So if
and
you live by
men-
feelings, do you want someone to be your leader that lives by feelings?
Well, to be okay. So
Hold on,
when
let her answer.
I know. I don't say. I don't say that word should be led by women.
Okay.
No, and go
Okay.
how the way is led.
All right, what are you trying to say?
I was going to say, when a woman's on her menstrual cycle, she has the most testosterone she will ever have. So that's why they say that we act irrational, because we're acting like a man. But, and then when you were talking about...
So who do you think is more rationally sound, men or women?
It depends on the person, in my opinion, because some people are on antidepressants or whatever. And
in general.
it depends on the person. I've met erratic men and women.
Okay. But I'm saying, in general, which gender do you think is more rationally sound?
I have no clue. Yeah, I
10
don't
hours
know.
later.
Because I don't know, like, to be real with you. It's like...
If you had to guess.
Because I have a lot of life experience, even though I am 24, and I've been around a lot of different individuals. Some men carry themselves gracefully, and some women...
Dick?
So you're using anecdotal personal experience as the basis of your argument?
What are you using as basis of
Yeah,
your
this is just my...
argument?
I'm using statistics and the general public.
How we feel
Okay, so I can say, okay, I could choose men due to the fact that men wake up and they are able to just conquer the day, whereas women, we only get that once out of the whole month, once a week. And you guys are ready, like your testosterone levels are high, you're ready to wake up and go to work, and you could work out, and you could literally get, 6 hours of sleep and be fine, whereas women, we need 12.
That's fine. So I'm just trying to understand here. You're literally describing how men are superior to women. What is your argument?
I wasn't arguing. I was picking a side, which you asked me. You asked me which one do you want women or men to be? Which one is more?
I was really addressing her, but that's fine.
Which one is more whatever. I forgot the
Rational.
word. Irrational, yes. Which
Okay.
one is more? I'll choose
So all your
men.
arguments were
I'll
made
choose
for men.
men due to the fact that you guys do have the testosterone and you can get up and do things.
Women can get
But
up
then
and
you
do
made the
things. What are you
argument
that-
talking
Yeah, but-
about?
Hold on,
I
but
mean,
you-
look
but
at
you-
science. Look
hold
at
on, hold on,
science.
stop,
Yeah,
stop,
I
stop.
can. I look at
Because-
science.
Yeah, we can
Because you tried to say for a second, because you were saying, oh, when women have their periods, their testosterone is up and they're irrational.
Because I was saying that because it shows that men can be emotional. Because when we have testosterone, I seen this one video of this one girl. She got injected with testosterone at a doctor's appointment and had to go to work after. And she was looking at all her coworkers and she was so horny. And some of these guys are disgusting. And she's like, I still wanted to fuck them. And then she forgot, oh, I got a testosterone shot. But she also felt energized and she can conquer the day. So I brought that up to say, okay, yes, men can be more rational compared to women if we're talking scientifically and.
What?
Okay, yeah, obviously you guys don't speak English or something.
No, we do.
No, we
That's
do.
the problem here. Because we're trying to understand what you're saying, because you interrupted. We're thinking for a rebuttal, but everything you said actually just substantiated what we made more
Proved this
besides
point.
the weird.
Not really, but it's fine.
Just described how
You just
men-
described how men are more rationally sound and better leaders.
After you asked me the question and I came to terms with it and I thought about it, yes.
Bruh.
You guys are...
See, you know what the issue is here? We're talking stats
Mhm.
and how the world really works versus how we
Yes.
feel.
Yes.
You guys talking how you feel. That's the thing.
Your stats are bullshit.
Bullshit.
who?
Yeah.
I mean, he
Says
said
you?
Yeah,
Show
yeah,
me.
bro.
Show
Okay,
me.
where's your
Yeah.
stats?
Show me the references. I can pull them up for you.
Sure. Pull
Show
them
me
up.
reference.
Well, I don't
Where
have
are
my
they?
phone on me, do I?
No, we'll Google it right now.
Well, what do you want a reference for?
Why do you think a matrix is better than a patriarchy?
I didn't say that. I said I don't like the patriarchy.
So what's better then?
A different solution.
Like?
Men and women being equal.
You just said that we're not equal though.
I don't feel like, from my experience, that we have reached that point from where I'm from.
Name one right or privilege that men have over women.
Well, I don't want to generalize, but, how many times have you been sexually harassed?
See, here's the thing with sexual harassment. It's subjective. If the right guy says, hey, nice ass, you're going to be like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But if the wrong guy
Great.
does it, then it's sexual harassment. So
You
that's
sound like
completely
a
subjective.
sexual harasser. You're just outing yourself right now.
What?
Damn, that's crazy.
It's common sense.
Okay. So by your logic, if anyone has sex with you, it's great because it could be done. No, it's depending on who the person is. If it's a guy that you like and he makes a sexual comment about you, you're going to laugh and say, ha ha ha, you're so stupid. It's flirting. But if it's an ugly guy that makes that comment, you might look at it as harassment. So it's a subjective thing.
How you feel?
That's not
It's subjective.
what I would say.
I mean, girls, do you disagree?
It's not grape if you like it. Like,
Oh my gosh.
that's
Well,
what he
she's
just
kinda
said.
right.
He just
You
said
won.
that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the truth.
That's fucking disgusting.
if you like the guy, it's not that.
Yeah.
You
Well,
see?
straight up, it's not
if you
assault.
consent, then it's not grape. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
but for the guy, you
Same
like,
thing.
oh,
If you consent to his advances, it's not sexual harassment. Same
yes,
thing.
yeah, obviously.
yeah.
That's the point.
That's
That's the
what-
point.
No.
So what are you arguing?
What are you
W,
arguing?
Chris.
I'm talking about sexual harassment when you
Okay.
don't consent to it and
That's
it's not
look,
something you want.
I'm asking you, what's right or privilege? Because you're trying to say that things aren't equal and we should make it equal, etc. I would argue that women have more rights and privileges than men. I would say we've overcorrected, if we're going to be honest here.
Well, of course you would.
No, I can actually make an argument for it.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you, what right or privilege do men have that women don't?
Well, that's what I was trying to say about sexual harassment.
Okay, a real one, because
about,
that's
do you
subjective.
feel so? If you say had to walk home tonight,
Sure.
At
Go ahead.
nighttime.
would you feel safe to do that?
Statistically
really.
speaking, I'm actually far more likely to be assaulted
Yeah.
in a violent crime than a woman is.
Okay, by
Men get
by
assaulted.
men, by the way.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Men are far more likely to be victims of violent crime than women are.
But well, okay.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's not even like refutable.
I know there are more male homicides than female homicides in most
Yes.
countries.
Yeah.
Okay. W. You know.
So again, name a right or privilege that men have that you don't.
Would you feel safe or not walking home then?
Okay. Here's the thing. how I feel versus what's real are two different things. If you feel
He won
unsafe,
there. Oh, good point.
no, it's the truth. Because here's the thing,
It's back to being
right?
a woman.
If I believe in ghosts, then I'm going to be scared. But if I don't believe in ghosts, I'm fine. If you go out walking outside, you say, "Oh my God, I don't feel safe," but you actually are, statistically speaking, well, you're safer. But the reality is, I actually am in more danger walking at night than you are. But we have these movies, we have these true crime where every woman thinks that she's going to get kidnapped. But the reality is, really, men are far more likely to be the victims of violent crime than women are. So you can feel however you want, but the reality is, you're safer.
Okay. You think women are safer than men? You
I
think
know.
I'm safer than you to walk home at night?
Yeah, statistically speaking, yeah.
Okay. I think
You
your
sure?
statistics are a bit dodgy.
Yeah, where are the statistics?
Department of Justice.
To be
Where's
honest.
Jamie?
Pull 'em up.
Where's
True crime.
Jamie?
Pull 'em up.
Yeah, but
Joe Rogan.
have you? What
Jamie,
about
pull it up.
domestic violence? What about the amount of women that
Domestic
are murdered
violence?
by
Sure,
their
I could talk about that
partners?
too. Interestingly enough, when it comes to domestic violence, when the violence is one way, you know who it comes from?
Lesbians.
Well, lesbians have the most domestic violence. But
Yeah.
Women.
but if we're talking about violence going one way in a relationship, 9 out of 10 times it's from the woman actually to the man.
That's not true at all.
not
That's just false. That's absolutely false. I don't know where you've got that from.
Really?
What do you mean, really? Yes.
Okay, I need you to listen very closely because I already knew that you were going to be triggered as soon as I said that and you didn't actually hear what I said. In domestic violence situations, 9 out of 10 times, right? In most situations, they beat each other up. The man beats the woman beats the man. It's both ways. However, that's the majority of
It's
domestic
true.
violence
What,
situations.
she's
Both of them beat
maybe
each other
she's
up.
fighting back because he's fighting her.
Look, the point is that they beat each other up. One situation, she might start a fight, she hits him first. Another situation, he might start a fight, he hits her first. Domestic violence typically is two ways. But when there's only one party assaulting the other, it's typically the woman assaulting the man.
You're wrong, but okay.
That's the truth.
It's not. That's
It
not
is.
the truth.
And it is. And I
it's
can,
not.
It's the
Hold on,
woman who
it
got
is,
more
and
beat.
It's
I
not.
haven't heard that.
this is the truth.
That's
It's just
for
that they
sure.
don't talk about it because it's not politically correct to say that.
I mean,
But again, I'll substantiate that. We look at the most domestic violence among groups. Who is it? Lesbians. Why?
where have you got that
Because
from?
that's the truth.
Stats.
Stats,
I don't
numbers.
believe you.
Link tree.
I don't know what to tell you.
lesbian? What do you guys say?
Lesbians have the highest
That's
incidence,
false.
highest levels of domestic violence.
Why is
You're
that
the one
though?
that just
Lesbian
said
through
men
lesbian
get
man.
murdered
What's the
the
reason
most
for
by
that?
other
There's a
men.
bunch of biological
Attitude.
reasons for that, but women are emotional. Women don't have a proper concept of violence, typically. That's why.
And sometimes
You
lack
can
of
find
control
out
of
my
emotions,
concept of
too.
violence.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
lack of emotions.
What was that?
Yeah, lack of emotion.
Control.
sometimes.
Yeah, lack of emotional control. Women don't have a proper understanding of violence. Like, they're not like men. So, like, with men, right? We understand that if we get in a confrontation with someone, that could be the end of our life.
Yeah, pretty
right?
much, yep.
Because men are far more capable of real violence than women are. With women, it's not the same.
Hit me, nigga!
They're far more likely to fight. They're far more likely to start issues. They're far more likely to be violent with each other. They just are. Men generally understand violence. Women don't. So when there is domestic violence in a relationship, it's typically both ways. They both beat each other up. When it's
just
one
wrong.
way, when
You're
it's
just
one way,
wrong.
you're just talking out your ass. I'm telling you from stats. And then when it's one way, it's the woman beating
There we
on the
go.
guy.
There we go. Here it comes.
Here it is.
That's our up.
Yeah. Boom. Boom.
You
The
know, you
overall
can't
data
just
showed-
Google and Wikipedia. That doesn't mean it's
I told
right.
you off the top of my head I knew this, and then look, he Googled it for
I'm
you to
saying
prove.
that doesn't.
But a girl made Wikipedia, so she's wrong.
You know when.
she's wrong.
Okay, you don't understand
See,
how
like,
to
here's the
critically
problem. See,
analyze
here's the problem.
evidence.
I
Clearly.
told you stats, numbers, and the
And
truth,
I do.
and then I pull it in front of you, and then you go ahead and say it's not wrong. It's not
I'm
right
saying
again.
that's not.
There's no winning.
I'm saying that is not an accurate study for you to
But
get.
a girl made Wikipedia.
Where's your study?
Well, I'd have to look it up, but I.
But he's telling you he did the research.
You don't
He
even
did it.
know.
I know how
Wikipedia,
to
bro.
critically analyze evidence, and you don't.
All
is
right, you
what
know
I'm
what?
saying.
Public study, come on.
He did write a book, so.
You know what?
Anyone
No,
can
no,
write a
no,
fucking
no,
book. His book is based on
You know
bullshit.
what?
Let me. Here's the thing. I don't know about England, and I'm talking about the United States. All right. In the United States, you have the numbers right there. When it's one way, the woman is beating the man. When it's two parties, they're beating each other. And then the highest instances of domestic violence are in lesbian couples. These are all facts. You don't have to like it, but it's the truth.
But how do you think they measured that then?
Like
Domestic
police
violence
calls,
arrest statistics?
Yeah, police calls.
Police calls?
All the
But
cases.
that doesn't mean it's a fact. Maybe the
That's a-
police are sexist. That's why. Maybe that's why they're arresting the
You know
Oh,
women.
you know
crazy?
what? No, hold on.
Yeah.
You know what? They are sexist. They're sexist towards the men.
Yep.
The men are far more likely to be arrested for domestic violence than the woman.
100%.
So if anything, those stats are even more accurate.
Yeah.
So are
Because
you scared
they are
of
more
women?
likely.
You think I'm
they
gonna
are
beat you
more
up?
likely to arrest the man than the woman in domestic violence situations.
If there's an issue and they call the police, usually the man gets arrested, hands down. No discussion.
Yeah, because usually he's the perpetrator.
No, they beat each other.
They beat each
That's what I'm
other.
trying to explain to you.
But if someone started fighting you, would you not fight back?
No, a man won't hit a girl for real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Otherwise, she'd be
Dude,
dead.
girls have assaulted us on this show.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
that's not
Like,
good.
are you like
I'm
what
not
are you like?
but-
And we don't hit them back, and we're
Yeah.
not even in a relationship with them. I can
Yeah.
only imagine, like, bro, like
Yeah,
I'm trying
we
to
know.
explain to you, women don't have a proper understanding of violence. They're far more likely to slap the shit out of you if they get mad. It is
Yeah,
what it is.
Yeah.
And as the man, you're supposed to just kind of turkey your cheek and just accept it.
Okay.
Well, I'm very sorry you were assaulted.
That's fine.
It's
I don't
not
care.
okay.
But I'm trying to explain to you just to prove
Sad
my fact
times.
that
Man,
women
you ain't sorry, man.
don't have
No.
a proper concept of violence.
Don't
They
cap,
don't.
man. You ain't
Like
cap.
they just simply don't, and that's fine. But it is what it is, man. I mean,
Either
but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the privilege I could think of that women have. You guys can abort a baby. I can't tell you to keep the baby. You want to? If we get pregnant, I have no reproductive rights. You have all the rights, right?
Right now, we really
Yeah.
didn't Trump say it's a like who based on the state? Like if you're in Florida, you have to fly out somewhere else. You can't.
You have like 6 weeks.
But
you can still
do
abort
it.
a baby.
You can still do it though.
Some people don't even know it's
If
6
you have
weeks.
3 months.
You can go to another state.
Yeah.
The point I'm
That's
trying
a
to
lot.
make is you still have the ability to choose. We don't. If a guy gets you pregnant and says, please keep it, I don't want my child to die, you can abort the baby.
If
Yeah.
you're that worried about it, wear a condom.
Again, I'm simply explaining to you.
Condom.
Condom.
I'm just telling you because remember, do you remember how this started? I said, name one right or privilege that men have that women don't, and you couldn't name one. I'm saying there's a
I
bunch of rights
did,
and
but you
privileges.
just
The
don't
sexual harassment
agree
one, that's
with
not
me,
that doesn't
which is fine.
that doesn't count, bro. Both parties get sexual harassment. Both parties do.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Okay, so it's not something that's exclusive to only women. Men get it too.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Okay, so then
that
I'm talking
men
about a
don't
right
get
or
sexually
privilege.
harassed.
My question was, name a right or privilege that men have exclusively that women don't. You can't name one, but I can name a bunch that women have over us. Reproductive rights. You can abort a baby. I can't. You guys get
That's
certain
not true.
opportunities.
That's
What?
not a right you exclusively have at all.
No, you have.
You have it.
Yeah, you have it.
We don't. It's your body.
Yeah, man.
But
Fresh nose.
for example, are you talking about
Fucking A.
America or
America.
all over the world?
Anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Anywhere in the world. Okay.
But
So, for
specifically in the United
example, in the
States,
Middle
that's America,
East,
though.
you can be raped. Graped.
Okay.
And then you are not allowed to get an abortion, and you don't have any rights. So it's not
In the U.S.? I don't know about the UK.
I
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about
It
the United
depends
States.
about what states you're banning it in now.
Are you listening to anything I'm saying?
Are you?
I am.
I know you, but what am
I
I,
am.
Myron?
Okay.
I'm describing rights and privileges that women have that men don't. I'm simply telling you, we have no reproductive rights. You guys do. You want to abort the baby? Cool. I want you to keep the baby. I can't do shit. You guys can choose to go to school and get an education. That's a privilege. Or you could be a stay-at-home mom. That's a privilege. You guys don't have to join the military through the selective service system. We do. Okay?
That's your choice, not women's choice. The society was set up by men. Men decided that. I don't know why you're opening your mouth.
Because
It's
I'm
literally a
describing
fact.
because I'm describing the privileges and rights that you guys have that we don't. That's what I'm saying.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm
though.
saying that men have to go into selective service. Men have to go and become something, and if we don't, we're fucked. And that's
Do you
fine.
know-
But again, women have certain rights and privileges that men don't. Here's another one. You guys can use your looks to get into certain rooms that we can't. You guys get certain opportunities that we can't. I want to go on a yacht and network. I got to be a millionaire and be a peer. You want to go on a yacht and network? You just got to be a girl. It's not the same. So anyway, it's not that, well, even average girls can get on yachts.
Yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make is women have far more rights and privileges than men do. That's all I'm saying.
You're deluded, literally. But
Okay,
think
tell me
what
how
you
I'm
want.
wrong. Name one right or privilege again that men have that
I
women
keep
don't.
naming them, and you just dismiss
I debunked
it.
them.
They don't count.
The first one was we don't feel safe. That's not true. The second was sexual harassment. That's not true. What else do you have?
And he's listening.
I'd rather just not have this conversation.
Defeated.
No. If you're gonna say that I'm wrong,
There's no
tell me how
point
I'm wrong.
arguing with someone that's just not gonna take anything in.
I'm listening very closely. As a matter of fact, I'm taking it in and I'm listening and then I rebut you. That means I'm listening on a very deep level.
He debunked all of your actual claims.
First you said
No, he
sexual
didn't.
harassment. Sorry.
did.
First you said sexual harassment. I said, well, technically sexual harassment is subjective and both parties get it, so that isn't
I mean,
exclusive.
I've heard all about how you disagree with girls claiming that they've been raped. I've seen it all and it's disgusting. So
You see? So she came on with an agenda.
Okay, so going back to the sexual harassment thing, that's number one. And then the second one was you said that the safety thing about walking at night, and I debunked that too, that men are far more likely to be the victims of violence. Now the third one, you want to go into the grape thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that what you want to get into
I
now?
don't want to get into that.
Okay.
I mean, you've seen it all, right? I mean, we're
It's a bit too
like
deep.
trying to give you a chance.
Yeah, because if you're going to make the assertion that I'm wrong, I'm giving you the opportunity to
Yeah,
prove me wrong.
Well, we
like-
can go into it if you want
Don't
to.
go on
Go for
Instagram.
it. Well,
I think it comes
remember,
out
just so
a
you remember
lot
the
worse
question.
on your
No.
side.
The question originally was, name one right or privilege that men have over women.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking. Name one.
Go ahead.
You try with the sexual harassment, not true. You try with the walking home at night, that's not true. What
Okay.
privilege do women have?
Remember, you brought it up.
Sorry, what privilege do men have that women don't?
And here's your chance.
I mean, I've been talking from experience, and you say that my experience is not true, and I'm just completely wrong. But okay. I think. Well, if you want to get into it, there's still a pay gap.
Do it. The pay gap?
Yep.
Okay, tell me about the pay gap.
What is that?
This is
That
not a
is
fun
true.
conversation.
No. Tell me
Yeah,
about
we
the pay
didn't even
gap.
finish the last question.
Wait, what is that though?
Yeah, she's
We stopped at her.
So men and women will have the exact same job, but women will earn less.
That is true.
Real quick, out of curiosity, how many of you guys agree that there is a gender pay gap? Let's say in America. Raise of hands. How many of you agree with her?
Like
One,
if they have
two.
the same job.
yeah.
Yeah, that women get paid less.
It's not a subjective thing. It's objective. It's
Sure.
a fact.
Okay. So, who agrees with that? That there's a gender
One,
pay gap.
two, yeah, three.
Are you going to say, oh, well, people in corn, women earn more than men? Is that your
it wasn't-
rebuttal?
No, not at all, actually.
I know your
Um,
rebuttal.
We're talking about corporate jobs, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We're talking
corporate.
about, well, let's have fun with this.
Yeah.
What, when you say that women earn less than men, what are we talking about here specifically?
Okay, well, I can give you a specific example.
Go ahead, please.
So at my college, we had male and female lecturers, and the females were paid 19% less than the males for the same job.
Okay, so 80 cents on the dollar.
I don't work in
Doing the
dollars.
math. Just say yes.
No.
No, it's fine. So this pay gap, the gender pay gap that you're talking about, I'm very familiar with it. It's women earn about 80 cents on the dollar that every man earns. So
Okay.
which matches up with what you just said. You said they were earning about 19% less, correct?
19, yeah.
In a university.
College. So it's like when you're
Yeah, but
17,
are they like a
18.
teacher or in the UK they
In the
call
UK,
you
different.
they call
Yeah.
it different. So like a
Yeah,
high school
sorry,
teacher.
not
Yeah,
uni,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Okay. So the teachers earn less. Okay.
The females, yeah.
The females earn less. Who agrees with that? That women earn about 20% less money.
I wasn't generalizing that. I was just saying in that
No, I just want to see who else
Yeah.
here agrees with you on that.
I mean,
The panel.
it depends what
corporate,
you
yeah.
work for.
That's what I'm
right?
thinking.
Yeah, it
Depends
all
what
depends.
job do you do.
Like I know doctors. Usually they say doctors is typically a male doctor. Typically makes more than a female doctor. I know that.
Okay. What else? Who else agrees with that? Who else agrees with that? Anybody else? Anybody want to add to her argument that women earn less? Because of
It's
their
hard
gender?
when you don't have a specific fact, but you can find it. We don't know what you're going to talk to us about.
You brought it up.
Yeah, you brought it up.
you brought it up, man. We didn't bring this shit up.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, because I said name one thing that men have
Whatever.
that women don't, and then she gave the pay gap. She's saying that men earn more money. Okay, so I will go ahead and systematically debunk this fucking myth. All right, the pay gap myth that you're talking about, I'm intimately familiar with it. It comes from the idea that women earn about 80 cents on the dollar that every man makes. But the problem with this wage gap is that it accounts for both men and women working in all fields. It doesn't account for hours worked, doesn't account for profession,
Overtime.
doesn't account for overtime, doesn't account for vacation time taken, experience, education, none of that stuff. It just takes all working men versus all working women. But you actually compare apples to apples and take people in the same profession with the same experience, with the same background, what they found is the women actually earn more money than the men. Google replicated this. The women were actually making about 6% more than the men. And I haven't even talked about affirmative action, DEI, where women are hired at higher rates for certain professions. And on top of that, women dominate college attendance.
Yeah.
So how is it that women attend college at a higher rate, graduate at a higher rate, and then they still earn less? I'll tell you why. Because they deserve less. Women work less hours and they want to go into job fields that don't pay as much. Women don't want to work trade jobs that earn you about 100,000 plus per year, because women don't want to be plumbers, electricians, power linemen, etc. They want to do jobs in the social sciences, which typically pay less. So it's not that women make less because they're women. They make less because they deserve less. It's not gender, it's merit.
Make sense?
Response to that?
Love that you think that.
The book's in store.
You're so
It's not
smart.
even that I think that this is all factual.
Everything I'm saying is not factual, and it's just not. But okay.
No, you're correct that there's some situations where women earn less, but we need to be able to look at why they earn less. It's not because they're a woman. It's because they don't deserve to make more.
Okay. Like, okay.
Because I guarantee you, if you took those professors, those teachers, right? If you took those teachers that are men and women, and the men made more, I guarantee you they probably have more experience, worked more hours.
I guarantee
maybe
you
some
they
accolades.
don't. I guarantee that's bullshit.
Bullshit.
Sorry.
Man.
Again, like I said before, there's a multitude of factors as to why women earn less, but it is not because of their gender.
Have you seen their resume? Both parties, men and women. Did you see their resume?
No, I didn't see the resume.
Okay. You don't know about experience. You don't know what their prior job was. You don't know.
Okay.
Because the problem is that a woman will see a man with a job and then a woman with a job, and the woman earns less, and they'll automatically think, that's fucked up. She's getting paid less because she's a female.
No, it depends what did she do.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah,
yeah,
what
experience,
job
experience.
she
Yeah,
had.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like if it, I work on hair, like I'm hair stylist, so it depends how many clients I do. It depends how much money I get. But why if I go to work in construction? Obviously, I'm gonna get paid more.
Have you seen?
Because it's a hard job to do.
And here's the other thing too, because like women say like they don't have the same opportunities. Like if you apply for a job as a woman, you do understand you have a higher likelihood of being hired for that job over a man, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So is there really a pay gap? Like I don't think so.
There is 100%.
Okay.
How?
In the U.S., no. UK, maybe, but I'd argue probably not.
So yeah, what else do you got? Because that got debunked too. The
Yeah.
pay gap myth has been debunked a million times by economists
I
everywhere.
mean, that's 3, man. She
You,
lost.
you got no facts, man.
Okay.
You got no facts, man.
Anything else? Does anybody else have anything? See, and this is the thing with feminists, right? They put this stuff up. We're equal. Gender pay gap. Just it's all a lie. It's all a lie. What's up, Bills?
No. He was laughing because she's a feminist.
Oh, I mean,
So
You said you
funny.
watched the show before, right?
Yep. Oh, I haven't watched the show. I've just
Clips.
seen clips. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah, I
All
know.
right.
I'm a big fan of the H3 podcast. Okay.
Oh.
Wait.
Ethan decline. Yeah, that's hilarious.
I mean,
Hey,
so.
that explains a lot. I gotta give that one.
Oh yeah.
That explains a lot.
Oh.
I think you're embarrassing yourselves
Oh.
How are we embarrassed ourselves?
by how you act right now.
What did I do? What did I do to embarrass myself?
I think Ethan is great.
We actually debated Ethan and made him look pretty comical.
Oh, I saw that debate and you
Oh, you watched it in full?
looked
Oh.
stupid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah? Kind
Yeah.
of like you're looking right now?
Maybe.
Because I'll
maybe.
tell you this is what they did. They were clip farming, but if you actually watch the debate from front to back,
Yeah.
couldn't do anything.
That's the classic rebuttal. Oh, it's out of context.
I mean,
Yeah,
that makes
If
sense.
you're gonna watch a debate, you need to watch the entire debate.
You know what's funny? We clip you just now, and that whole segment there. You look kind of dumb. But
No,
again,
I mean, she did. I
either
mean,
way, long form or short form, it don't matter. But
Okay,
You
could
saying,
clip-
but I'm not
Those
dumb in
comments
reality.
are
You can
super
literally
I was trying to
rude.
argue that, but
You
no.
don't understand that they can literally clip anything and make
comments.
anybody look any way.
Yeah.
I didn't see
Comments
clips.
on the screen. They're super
Like you
rude.
can literally clip anything
I've
to
been
make it look
reading
a
on
certain
this.
way. But if you watch the debate full length, he had nothing for anything that we said.
I think you just aren't on the same
Stupid
level to be able
conversation.
to understand what he was saying, basically.
He threw insults. That's it.
Okay.
He was more
Oh.
focused on like making jokes versus actually having a real academic debate on anything.
Because you can't have a real academic debate.
I just cited a bunch of statistics
Yeah.
to prove you wrong.
Right.
And
Who is
we
he
gave you a
talking
chance
about?
for about what, like almost 30 minutes.
I gave you every opportunity to refute what I said with numbers, and you can't
And-
name anything.
The girl's been patient with you.
You
And
do understand that this is what I do. I destroy liberals in debates.
Yeah.
Like, you can't win this because I got facts and objectivity in biology on my side. This is what I do, is embarrass liberals like you.
Did you take debate in high school?
No,
No.
just that liberals don't make sense and nothing is operated in reality. So, like, yes, of course he's gonna look foolish if I debate him. That's why I had to put stuff in clips. But if you watch it from front to back, he's wrong about everything.
Okay.
All
You're
right.
so amazing.
All right, but you
You're so
will,
smart.
but you will not like suck Ethan's dick though.
No, obviously not.
You made him joke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You wouldn't do it though.
Chris.
No, she, oh, sorry, Ethan. But you too much. You
So
are
if
my
you like
idol.
someone, you want to suck their dick?
Would you suck Ethan's dick?
No.
Okay, thank you. Someone said to Ethan, guys.
Who is Ethan?
Yeah. Anyway,